Price pork's been moving higher as a fatal pig disease ravages China's supply. Prices are up 23% year to date as exporters struggle to meet Chinese demand. It's more than the markets. We should have bought hogs, I guess. Live hogs. Dom Chu joins us now with more. Hey, Dom.
I wish I had live hogs. It would make for a much more active shot that I have on the stage here at CNBC headquarters. But you mentioned China, Joe, and that's going to be one of the big keys behind what the pork trade is like so far, because Chinese demand is a big driver of supply and demand imbalances. Imbalances that over the course of the past few years have led to some surges in prices, but nothing like we've seen so far. You mentioned that African swine flu. It's killing a ton of hogs out in China. And so for that reason, supply has now dwindled and prices, as you can see here, have surged to the point where many Chinese consumers may be making some questionable decisions with regard to whether or not they still want to consume that or whether they want to consume other types of meat as well. Now, if you take a look at pork in general, there has been a massive amount of pork that has been now demanded by the whole world, 6.9 billion pounds of it, right, in terms of U.S. pork exports. That's 12% up year over year. And by the way, exports to China just between January and August almost doubling in amount. So that demand, also a huge part of the story. Now, if you take a look at one added piece, just to kind of round things out, whether or not it affects meat producers. Now, it does kind of affect their profit margins, prices, and everything else, but some companies, meat producers in this country, have been able to take advantage of rising meat prices. Some of the bigger ones, Pilgrim's Pride, mostly known for chicken, more than doubling. Tyson is up 66%, the biggest meat packager and producer in America, and then Sanderson Farms up 63%. Pork may not make a huge portion of each company's business, but for Tyson, it's a big deal. And the company's CEO did weigh in. So, Joe, pork, a huge deal, especially when it comes to rising prices that we've seen in the near term, Joe.